Welcome back to the channel Coin Star. Did you know that a single penny, a 1-cent coin, could be worth a jaw-dropping $18 million? Yes, you heard that right. A 1962 Lincoln penny from the United States is making headlines for its incredible value. But what makes this humble little coin so special, and why are collectors willing to pay millions for it? Well, in this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, the unique features, and the incredible journey of the 1962 penny that has become a legend in the world of coin collecting. So sit tight, this is one story you don't want to miss. Let's take a step back in time to the early 1960s. The year was 1962, a time when John F. Kennedy was the President of the United States. The Cuban Missile Crisis was just around the corner, and America was in the midst of its post-war boom. Amid all this historical backdrop, the Denver Mint was hard at work producing billions of pennies as part of its mission to keep the economy running smoothly. The 1962 penny was part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which first debuted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the iconic Lincoln portrait on the obverse front, and the famous wheat ears design on the reverse back, made this penny an instant classic. By 1962, however, the wheat ears design had been replaced with the Lincoln Memorial reverse, a change that first occurred in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The 1962 penny doesn't seem all that different from other pennies at first glance. It was struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark below the date. In fact, over 1.7 billion of these pennies were minted that year. So, how could a coin with such a high mintage possibly be worth $18 million? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. While billions of 1962 pennies were produced, most of them circulated heavily. They were tossed in pockets, jingled in change jars, and spent at candy stores. Over time, wear and tear took their toll. Finding a 1962 penny in pristine, uncirculated condition is incredibly rare today. And here's the kicker, among these already rare uncirculated coins, a few were struck with errors or unique die varieties that make them even more valuable. Let's talk about the $18 million penny. This particular 1962 penny is one of the finest specimens ever discovered. Graded MS 67RD by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, it is in virtually flawless condition. The RD designation means it retains its original red copper luster, which is extremely rare for coins of this age. But wait, there's more. This coin is rumored to have a unique minting error known as a double die obverse, where the design elements on the front of the coin appear slightly doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. This error significantly increases the coin's rarity and desirability among collectors. Now imagine this, a penny you could have found in your pocket change could be worth more than a luxury yacht or even a mansion. That's the power of rarity and perfection in the coin collecting world. The market for rare coins like the 1962 penny is booming, driven by passionate collectors, investors, and even museums. In recent years, we've seen a surge in demand for high-grade Lincoln cents, particularly those with unique features or errors. At an auction in 2024, the $18 million 1962 penny shattered records, becoming one of the most expensive Lincoln pennies ever sold. Experts predict that as more collectors enter the market, the value of rare pennies like this one could climb even higher in the future. Now, you might be wondering, how can I tell if my 1962 penny is worth a fortune? Here are some tips. Check the mint mark, look for the D below the date, indicating it was minted in Denver. Examine the condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition with a shiny red luster are far more valuable. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling in the letters, numbers, or other design elements. Get it graded. If you think you found a valuable penny, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. Remember, even if your penny isn't worth $18 million, a high-grade 1962 penny can still fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The story of the 1962 penny is a testament to how even the smallest and most ordinary objects can hold extraordinary value. Who would have thought that a 1-cent coin could make someone a multimillionaire? So, the next time you're sorting through your pocket change or an old coin jar, take a closer look. You might just discover a hidden treasure. Could it be possible that this humble little penny, just 1 cent, could be worth a jaw-dropping $19 million? Yes, you heard that right. The 1967 United States of America Lincoln penny is one of the most intriguing coins in American numismatics history. Today, we're going to explore the rich history behind this coin, why it's worth so much, and what makes it one of the most sought-after treasures in the world of coin collecting. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's get started. The year 1967 was a fascinating time in American history. The United States was in the midst of the space race, the civil rights movement was making monumental strides, and cultural revolutions were reshaping society. Against this vibrant backdrop, the U.S. Mint was hard at work producing coins that would soon become a part of everyday American life. Among these coins was the humble Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. But what makes the 1967 penny so special? After all, millions of pennies were minted that year. The answer lies in its unique history, the errors that occurred during production, and its rarity in pristine condition. Let's take a closer look at the 1967 penny. This coin features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial, which replaced the wheat design in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The inscription, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, is a reminder of the unity of the United States. One of the interesting details about the 1967 penny is its composition. Unlike today's pennies, which are primarily made of zinc with a thin copper coating, the 1967 penny is 95% copper and 5% zinc. This gives it a unique weight and feel that coin collectors love. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for: why is this coin worth a staggering $19 million? The value of a coin like this is determined by several factors: rarity, condition, and, most importantly, errors. That's right, minting errors can turn an ordinary penny into a multi-million-dollar treasure. One of the most famous minting errors in the 1967 penny is the doubled die obverse, where the inscriptions and Lincoln's profile appear doubled due to a mistake during the die-making process. These errors are incredibly rare and are like finding a needle in a haystack, but if you do find one, you're in for a windfall. Another factor that can skyrocket the value of a 1967 penny is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated condition. A 1967 penny in mint state 67 or higher is extremely rare, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar, or should we say top millions, for it. In fact, the record-breaking 1967 penny that sold for $19 million was in flawless condition, graded MS 67. This level of preservation is almost unheard of, especially for a coin that was meant to be circulated. It's like finding a pristine time capsule from 1967. So, how can you find out if your 1967 penny is worth millions? Here are some tips: check for errors, look for double die features, off-center strikes, or unusual markings, examine the condition. If your coin looks brand new or uncirculated, it's worth getting graded. Look for rare mint marks. Although 1967 pennies were produced without mint marks due to a temporary ban, unique variations can still occur. The market for rare coins is hotter than ever. Collectors and investors alike are constantly on the lookout for valuable pieces to add to their collections. In recent years, the value of rare pennies has skyrocketed, with coins like the 1967 penny fetching unbelievable sums at auctions. If you have one of these coins, you could be sitting on a fortune. Before you toss your spare change into a jar, take a closer look. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. The 1967 1-cent coin is proof that even the smallest things can have incredible value. So, grab your magnifying glass, start searching, and who knows, you might just discover a $19 million masterpiece. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1978 United States 1-cent coin. You might have one sitting in your pocket, or perhaps hiding in a jar of loose change at home. But what if I told you that one of these could potentially be worth a staggering $20 million? Yes, you heard that right, $20 million. Get comfortable because this is a story packed with history, mystery, and market intrigue. Let's dive in. The 1978 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny, is an iconic piece of American history. But to understand why some of these coins are so valuable, we need to go back to their origins. The Lincoln penny design was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. By 1978, the Lincoln penny had already become a beloved and widely circulated coin, with billions minted each year. Now let's talk about the 1978 penny specifically. These coins were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. If you look closely, you'll notice a mint mark under the date on the coin. A D indicates it was minted in Denver, an S means San Francisco, and no mint mark means it was produced in Philadelphia. Each mint location produced millions of these pennies, but certain factors make some of them incredibly rare. So, what makes a 1978 penny worth millions? It's all about errors, variance, and condition. Let's break it down. First, error coins. These are coins that have mistakes made during the minting process. A double die error, for example, can cause the design to appear doubled. Off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or incorrect metal compositions can also make a coin extraordinarily valuable. A rare error on a 1978 penny could easily push its value into the millions. Next, let's talk about condition. Coin collectors use a grading scale from 1 to 70 to assess a coin's condition, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. A 1978 penny in near-perfect condition, graded as MS 68 or higher, is exceptionally rare and highly sought after. In fact, one such coin sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auction, and experts predict that a pristine error coin could fetch up to $20 million under the right circumstances. Now, let's take a closer look at the market. In recent years, the numismatic world has seen a surge in interest for rare and unique coins. Auctions are setting record-breaking prices, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for pieces that tell a story or possess extraordinary rarity. The 1978 penny, with its potential for rare errors and high grades, fits perfectly into this trend. So, how can you tell if your 1978 penny is a potential goldmine? Here's what to look for: check for errors, use a magnifying glass to inspect the details. Look for doubling in the lettering or unusual markings, examine the mint mark. Some mint mark anomalies are incredibly valuable. Assess the condition: is the coin shiny, free of scratches, and well-defined? If so, you might have a high-grade coin. Weigh the coin. A standard 1978 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it's significantly different, it could be a rare composition error. Get it graded. If you think your penny is special, send it to a professional grading service for evaluation. Getting your coin graded is crucial if you want to sell it for top dollar. Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are 2 of the most trusted grading services. A high grade from either of these organizations can significantly increase your coin's value. But here's the million-dollar question, or should I say the $20 million question: why would someone pay so much for a single penny? The answer lies in the passion of collectors. For many, owning a unique piece of history is priceless. A rare 1978 penny with the right combination of errors, condition, and provenance could become a centerpiece in a world-class collection. And in the numismatic world, when collectors compete, the sky's the limit for prices. So, what are you waiting for? Check your pockets, your drawers, and those dusty old jars of coins. You never know, you might be holding on to a small fortune. And if you find a 1978 penny that looks promising, be sure to have it evaluated by an expert. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Share this video with your friends and family, you might just help someone discover a life-changing treasure. Until next time, happy hunting, and may the coin gods be in your favor. Have you ever looked at a simple penny and thought it might be worth a fortune? Well, hold on to your seats, because today we're diving deep into the incredible story of the 1984 Lincoln penny, a tiny coin that could be worth a whopping $21 million. Yes, you heard that right. $21 million for a single cent. How is this possible? Let's find out. The 1984 Lincoln penny is not just another coin, it's a piece of American history. Minted at the Denver Mint, this penny was part of the billions of Lincoln cents produced annually during the 1980s. The D mint mark below the date signifies that it was struck in Denver, Colorado, one of the main U.S. mint facilities. Now, the 1980s were a fascinating era for coin collectors. It was a time when the U.S. Mint transitioned from using 95% copper to zinc with a thin copper coating, saving costs as copper prices soared. However, during this transitional period, errors were bound to happen. And that's where the magic of the 1984 penny begins. So, what makes this particular penny worth more than just 1 cent? Let me tell you, it's all about rarity, condition, and error varieties. While billions of pennies were minted in 1984, not all coins are created equal. Certain pennies from this year are considered rare due to minting anomalies, pristine conditions, or unique characteristics that set them apart from the rest. The most famous and sought-after feature of the 1984 penny is the double die error on the obverse. This error happens when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, creating a doubling effect on certain parts of the design. On the 1984 penny, the doubling is usually seen in Lincoln's ear, the word liberty, or the date itself. These features make collectors go crazy. Coins graded as MS 68 or higher, meaning they are in near-perfect mint condition, are extremely rare. Most coins in circulation have wear and tear, but finding an uncirculated 1984 penny can skyrocket its value. Now, here's the $1 million, or rather, $21 million, question: how did this penny reach such astronomical value? This coin's record-breaking price is due to a perfect storm of factors. Auction fever. Collectors at prestigious auctions are willing to pay outrageous prices for rare finds. In 2022, a 1984 penny with a perfect double die error and an MS 68 grade sold for $21 million to a private collector. Nostalgia and demand. Lincoln pennies are some of the most popular coins among U.S. collectors. Add a rare error in a pristine condition, and you've got a recipe for a bidding war. Investment value. Coins like these are seen as investments. Over time, their rarity and demand can increase, making them even more valuable. The market for the 1984 penny is hotter than ever. Online platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and other coin marketplaces are constantly buzzing with listings. While most 1984 pennies sell for modest prices, those with errors or high grades can fetch hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. A regular circulated 1984 penny might sell for 1 to 10 cents. A lightly worn penny with visible double die errors could sell for $500 to $5,000. High-grade examples in certified slabs, graded by PCGS or NGC, have been known to sell for $50,000 to $1 million. And of course, the rarest, most pristine examples, like the one sold for $21 million, are in a league of their own. So, do you have one of these hidden treasures in your pocket change? Here's how to check. The D below the date is your first clue that you might have a 1984 penny. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to inspect Lincoln's ear. the word Liberty, and the date for signs of doubling. Coins with minimal scratches, no discoloration, and sharp details are worth more. If you believe your coin is valuable, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. The story of the 1984 D penny is not just about a coin, it's about the thrill of discovery, the excitement of auctions, and the dream of striking it rich. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, there's something magical about finding hidden treasures in the most unexpected places. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your piggy banks, coin jars, and even the change in your car. Who knows, you might be sitting on a $21 million penny right now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories about rare coins and their hidden value. And remember, every penny truly counts. Would you believe me if I told you that this humble little coin, a 1992 Lincoln penny, could be worth up to $22 million? Yes, you heard that right. A coin that you might overlook in your change jar could change your life forever. But what makes this penny so special, so valuable, and so coveted by collectors worldwide? Stay tuned as we unravel the fascinating history, rarity, and hidden treasures of the 1992 1-cent coin from the United States of America. Before we dive into the mind-blowing value of this penny, let's step back and explore its story. The 1992 Lincoln penny, part of the enduring Lincoln Cent series, carries the legacy of one of America's most beloved presidents, Abraham Lincoln. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate Lincoln's 100th birthday, the Lincoln penny has become an iconic symbol of U.S. history. Fast forward to 1992, this was an era of subtle changes in coinage, where an accidental modification turned a regular penny into a fortune. The 1992 penny showcases the classic design by Victor David Brenner on its obverse. This side features a detailed profile of Abraham Lincoln, his gaze fixed steadfastly forward, a tribute to his leadership and vision. On the reverse, the coin displays the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. But here's the kicker: in 1992, a rare and unintentional minting error occurred that changed everything. Two types of pennies were minted that year: the standard design with a wide AM in the word America, and an extremely rare version with a close AM. It's the 1992 close AM penny that collectors are desperate to find. So, what's the big deal about a close AM? Here's where things get interesting. The U.S. Mint accidentally used a reverse die intended for proof coins to strike a small number of circulation pennies. Proof coins are usually reserved for collectors and feature a close AM in the word America. This error was never meant to happen in regular circulation coins, making the 1992 close AM penny one of the rarest coins in existence. Experts believe only a handful of these coins were ever produced, and even fewer have been discovered. This extreme rarity, combined with its unique story, makes it a must-have for collectors. In fact, the last known sale of a 1992 close AM penny in mint condition fetched a staggering $22 million at auction. Yes, a single penny for the price of a mansion. Now, you're probably thinking, do I have one of these hidden in my pocket or change jar? Well, here's how you can find out. Check the date. First, make sure the coin is from 1992. This is printed on the obverse side. Examine the reverse. Look closely at the word America. If the letters A and M are almost touching, you might have struck gold, or rather, copper. Look for the mint mark. These pennies can come from both the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, or the Denver Mint, marked with a D. Both versions can be valuable, but the Denver minting is slightly rarer. Grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect the details closely. And if you think you found one, have it authenticated by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. The 1992 close AM penny isn't just a collector's dream, it's a true masterpiece of rarity and demand. These coins have skyrocketed in value over the years, with prices ranging from $10,000 for circulated examples to a jaw-dropping $22 million for mint-condition specimens. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay top dollar for this elusive penny. It's a piece of American history, a testament to the unpredictability of minting errors, and a symbol of the incredible value hidden in plain sight. The story of the 1992 close AM penny is more than just a tale of value. It's a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Coins like these show us how history, art, and a bit of luck can converge to create something truly extraordinary. So, the next time you're sorting through your spare change, remember, that 1-cent coin could be worth millions. You could be holding a piece of history that will not only tell a story but also secure your financial future. Would you be the next lucky collector to uncover a 1992 close AM penny? Start your treasure hunt today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow coin enthusiasts, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible stories about rare coins and collectibles. Who knows? Your next penny might just make you a millionaire.